Just after 3:30 am, she lay unconscious beside the bed where she and her husband had slept. By the time paramedics arrived, it was too late. This is the story of a woman whose quiet mourning turned into tragedy, a husband whose anger erupted into fatal violence, and a case that demands our attention. Read on to understand what happened and stay alert to the signs that someone you know might be in danger. Lynsey Timms was 41 years old when her life ended. She lived in Hartshall, near Nuneaton, Warwickshire, with her husband Ryan Timms. Court documents and media reports describe her as a victim of long-term domestic abuse, a woman whose voice had been silenced for too long. Behind closed doors, the relationship was marked by controlling behaviour, texts ignored, anger flaring, a husband who demanded attention, and a wife who paid with her life. On 31 July 2023, in the early hours of the morning, Lynsey was found in cardiac arrest at her home. According to the sentencing remarks, her husband Ryan had applied a neck hold, rendering her unconscious shortly after 3:35 am. Inside the document, Mr. Justice J wrote, "The jury was satisfied that you killed her with murderous intent." Ryan had claimed she had taken her own life. The jury rejected that account. The evidence included injury patterns consistent with strangulation. It became clear the cause of death was homicide, not self-harm. The case was investigated thoroughly by law enforcement in Warwickshire. In December 2024, Ryan Timms, aged 44, was sentenced after being found guilty of murder by a jury at Warwick Crown Court. Sentencing remarks indicate a pattern of abuse had built up over time. Mr. Justice J called Ryan's behaviour nasty, controlling and vindictive, a description pointing squarely at the motive rooted in power and anger. The full sentencing remarks detail the timeline of abuse, the fatal act, and the court's reasoning. For Lynsey's family and friends, the impact is devastating. A daughter, a partner, a life robbed of potential. For the community in Warwickshire and beyond, her death is a stark reminder that domestic violence doesn't always end with bruises, it can end in murder. The case adds to a grim statistic: women killed by intimate partners. For survivors and advocates, it reinforces the necessity of recognising early signs of abuse, speaking out, and intervening. At the legal level, the sentence sends a message: controlling behaviour when it escalates to violence will be met with the full force of justice. Finally, Lynsey's story is not just a crime summary, it's a call to action. If you know someone being ignored, manipulated, threatened, don't wait. Encourage help, record evidence, support them. One text left unread became Lynsey's last. Lynsey's death was preventable. Her murder was not about lost love. It was about the refusal to comply, the refusal to